Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. Today I am going to show you guys how I make my pocket letters. So I'm just going to keep this one really simple and pretty basic so you guys can see, if you've never done one before, this would be like a good place to start. So I'm just going to keep this one simple, but it's going to be kind of a quick walkthrough. Typically with my pocket letter videos, I have everything kind of pre-done, but in this one, I'm actually going to make it on camera so you guys can see kind of the whole process from start to finish. So the first thing you need is a pocket letter sleeve, and what this is just a trading card sleeve. So you can get this like at Walmart. I got mine off of Amazon, any kind of place like Target or anywhere, trading card store, sport card store, I don't know. They will all have these. So they're really easy to find. Like I said, mine from Amazon, I got like 100 of them for like $15, so they're pretty cheap. So you'll need one of these. And then what I like to do is pick like my paper next. So the whole idea is you cut apart cards or make slips of paper or whatever to slide in each one of these 9 slots, and then behind that, you fill it with goodies and then fold it up and send it to your friends. So the first thing I do is choose my backgrounds. So because I'm trying to keep this one really simple and have it not take forever, I decided to pull out this Mombi pad of paper, and it's all holiday Christmassy themed, really pretty colors. So if you're just starting out with pocket letters, I would suggest choosing a piece of paper like this one, and this one is from this pad, but it already has a bunch of designs already kind of pre-made for you, so it's a lot less work. What I typically do is choose a few coordinating papers and go with that, but since I'm trying to keep this one simple, I'm just going to show you with this one. So we've got our paper, and then what you want to do is trim it down so that the smaller pieces of paper will fit into these slots. You want them to fit nicely but not snugly, especially if you're going to be adding embellishments and or putting goodies behind them. So I found that a good measurement to use is I don't know if you guys can see this, but I usually make my cards here. I have a trick to share with you. So I have one of these cutting board things. I don't know. I usually do mine at 2 5/8 of an inch. So what you can do is do that, and then also by 3 5/8 is what I do. So it's a little bit smaller than a Project Life card. So if you want, you can mark them out like that. What I'm actually going to do though is cut apart all of these first because I'm not sure which ones I want to use. I'm going to take these off because I don't use those. That'll just confuse me. But you can use, stuff like that if you need to. And because I'm going to have to trim it down anyway, these cards, because they're going to be too big, I'm just going to cut them apart quickly. So I'm going to grab my little pocket letter sleeve thing because this is just how I do it. I like to kind of organize it from the very beginning. So I'm going to, I think I want to use mostly red and green, so I'm going to kind of grab those ones. I don't know if I want the crafty paper ones. So how many is this? So this is 8 of them. Alright, so maybe we'll grab this one. I don't know, either this one or this one. Okay, and then I kind of lay them out how I think I want them. Offset the colors a little bit. This one's sideways though, and I don't really want a sideways one. Okay. And this is all I do. I just fiddle around with it until I feel like it looks right. So alright, so I like it like that. I'm just going to try to keep these in order. And then I'll trim these down so they are the right dimensions. So again, it is 2 5/8. So it's just one little mark past the half. But this one has like a weird border around it, so I'm gonna have to be a little bit more careful. Just gonna trim that off. Okay. I'm just gonna trim this white border off real quick. And I think it's actually the right size without the border. It's just a little bit smaller, but we can work with that. And then to keep kind of track of things as I go, I slide them in the sleeves so I don't forget how I want them. And so since all these designs are kind of centered, I'm taking off a little bit from either side so they're still kind of centered, hopefully. And not like all crazy. Alright, so that's kind of the basic foundation of the pocket letter. So I'm going to move the trimmer since I don't really need that anymore. Alright, so from this point on you can go a couple of different ways. I've seen people, like, if they have blank papers, like decorate the fronts and like kind of make sure that they coordinate with the items that they're planning on putting behind. This time I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to kind of focus on the front and just make it pretty and kind of whatever I want to do. And then whatever items I put in the back, you know, I'll just put in there. It's not really going to correlate to the fronts at all. So you can do it either way or whatever way is easiest for you. This is just, I think, going to work out better for the purposes of this video. So I chose my paper first, and then I kind of went through all my drawers and whatnot that I have everywhere and picked out things that I thought went well with this that I might be able to use. So the things in this bin, I might not wind up using some of them, and that's okay. I just find for me it's better to have kind of a variety of things to choose from in one small space. It helps me keep from like feeling overwhelmed as I'm working on it because I have like a limited number of things that, you know, I can pull from. So let me walk you through these real quick. These are just some gift toppers from Target, some glittery stickers from Target, and as I go through this you'll be able to see I kind of chose like reds and greens mostly because they'll go with the papers. I have some silver stars, some little ephemera pieces from a Project Life kit, a bunch of like sparkly doodad enamel things. I usually use just a few of these, but since this paper is already kind of decorated, I thought I could really have fun with like the sparkly add-on bits. These little dudes are from Freckled Fawn, and then I just have a few washi. So I have, let's see, a gold heart glitter washi. I have this peppermint one, and then a gold polka dot. And then I also have some silver doilies. I also have these in gold, so I might go back and get the gold ones if I feel like that's what I want to do. So this is kind of the little stash I have to work with. So let's get going. Let's start decorating. This is the fun part. I'm really excited. Okay, so some of this might kind of fall off screen as I'm working, but hopefully you guys kind of got an idea of what I've got over here to work with. Or maybe I could, here, I'll just have like a couple piles. I don't know, usually I have all this stuff like over there. So yeah. Alright, so scissors are good. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So I usually start like just at the top. Sometimes I'll kind of jump around a little bit from here to there, but I kind of like, honestly, just like to work on one thing. at a time, like one card at a time, because then I feel like I can choose more wisely for the cards surrounding it. I'm kind of particular in that way. I don't know why. So this Be Merry one I feel is really cute, and there's kind of room around it to do some stuff, whereas some of these are kind of more full. So I'm gonna see if there's something in here that I want to work with. So just kind of go through here, pick out some elements that I think might work okay. There's like a lot of these little ornaments. These are really cute. Felice Navidad. Alright, so the person I'm sending this to, she does like candy canes, so I'm probably gonna keep that one aside. This would be really cute though. Look, to put the little wreath around it. That's adorable. Alright, so there's like a lot of really cute little pieces in here. Okay, let's see. I don't need to keep all of these out. What I might actually do is move some of this stuff out of this bin and put all of these guys in here so I can just kind of sort through them like so. The tree's cute. Oh look, there's a little elf. So adorbs. Alright. So I do know I want to use a candy cane at some point. And I really like this little thingy. I don't know, I feel like this would be really cute right there. We will do that and use some gold washi. Should probably also get some tape. So this is my favorite tape to use. It's the Tombow Mono Permanent Adhesive Roller thingy. And it just makes things so much easier. You don't have to worry about glue or anything like that. Alright, so that's gonna go there. I'm just gonna put down some washi. You don't have to get fancy. I just rip it and flip it, and that's it. So throw on some of this tape. And which way do I want this? Like that. Let's do that. Alright. See? Dunsies. So you add, well, maybe I want some little dot thingies. Do I want some little dot friends? I thought it had some smaller little red dot dudes. Just some green ones. Need some little green ones would be cute. I feel like the red would get lost. Silver would be cute. Maybe I can put some of these little silver friends. I have a ton of silver ones. So, a little trick I use is I use my scissors and I just kind of like lift off the little gem thingy. I know some people use tweezers. The fewer things I can have around to have to search for, the better for me anyway. Oh. This guy does not want to behave though. Here, and then maybe like one more over here. And see, you just jazzed up that simple little card. You just add a few little things to it and it becomes like a whole new thing. Alright, this one is a green. I feel like this one doesn't need a whole lot done to it. It might be fun just to have like some little bits thrown on there, so maybe just like some little green, not green, some little gold hearts like that, and then maybe some little red ones to go next to it. See, like you don't have to be crazy. If you just take like regular paper and just kind of jazz it up a little bit, I feel like it makes it look like you put in a lot more effort. And actually, I want to add a little bit of washi to this one too. Try to kind of tie in some of the elements a little bit. Like that. See, add a little bit of sparkle, a little bit of shine. Alright, so I'm gonna probably speed through the rest of this so you guys can see me do it, but hopefully it won't take forever. guys, so this is my finished pocket letter. As you can see, I kept it pretty simple. I kind of let the cards kind of do the work for me. But yeah, I really like this one. I like the colors. I like the kind of pops of gold here and there and the little sparkly bits. I think it's really fun. So as you can see, you can keep your pocket letters really simple. Like, you don't have to be intimidated at all. You can keep them simple, you can kind of go crazy, you can kind of do whatever you want. As far as the goodies in the back, again, you can kind of do whatever you want. So some people send planner goodies back and forth, like paper clips, washi samples, sticky notes, page flags, stickers, anything like that. I have also seen people send like crafty type goodies back and forth. So good things like that would be, again, washi samples, die cuts, any kind of like 3D embellishments, little rhinestones, tags, even stamps, you know, like the acrylic ones you could put back here. So the options are really, you know, limitless. You can send whatever you want. I usually try to tailor mine to the recipient, but again, I mean, you can just kind of really have fun with it, and it's a lot of fun to like get them back too. So you can like see your friend's creativity and kind of share your fun goodies and whatnot. So the way I normally send this, there's a couple of different ways you could go about it. What I normally do is I fold it up like this. Once it's all full with stuff, I fold it up like this, and I use like either some kind of decorative paper or tissue paper, or even like doilies or whatever. I mean, you could do something like this if you wanted to, and then just like wrap a ribbon or string around it and kind of keep it closed. But you don't have to do that if you don't want to. I mean, it's really up to you how complicated or simple you make it. So the pocket letter, when it's folded up, you know, with the 3 parts on top of each other, will fit into a standard like long white envelope. I will say though that that only really works well if you like don't overstuff your pockets, which I normally tend to do because that's just what I do. So if you, everything in the back is kind of more flat and it doesn't like get really like bulky like this way, then this would be fine in like a standard white envelope. The way I prefer to send mine though is actually in like a bubble mailer. I just feel better about it going in a bubble mailer. I like that it has the bubbles in it to protect the things inside, and I don't know, I just prefer sending mine in this. I don't really care how I receive them, that's just how I prefer sending them. So yeah, you guys, I really hope this video helped you. I hope it inspired you to make your own pocket letter if you haven't already. It's really not anything to feel intimidated by. It's just fun, you know, it's just a fun way to send mail back and forth with your friends and share your fun kind of goodies that you have laying around. So let me know down below if you make pocket letters, or if, you know, this has inspired you to make your very first one. I would love to know that. I do have a whole bunch of pocket letter videos here on my channel. I'll link to those below, so you guys can check them out. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. I really do hope it was helpful. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!